In the beginning, God created all things to relish in Yahweh's presence and worship Him alone. Walking with perfection in the cool of the night, deepest delight, yet wondering what it would be like if we could be the one to satisfy ourselves. As we willingly bound ourselves to this lie and hid from Him in shame, in His perfect love, He let us go, because He had hoped we would see how only He is worthy of our complete worship. Our Imago Dei broken, filled with darkness, His hand still extended to Israel through covenant, with the chance to turn back and experience His brilliance. He beckoned with the question, "Where will you bow? Towards the golden calf or in my tent? Your enemy armies or at the tabernacle? False idols of power or the holy temple?" The backsliding seemed endless, but His majestic power was ceaseless for those who sought to relish Yahweh's presence and worship Him alone. In the midst of our pride, the Lion of Judah became the Lamb, made Himself nothing, empty of glory at the hands of our selfish brutality. Though we should have been the ones kneeling at His feet, He washed ours and let us mock Him at the foot of the cross. But through that act, we no longer have to travel too far to be where He is. He made Himself lower to be with us forever. So if we simply open our hands and put our faith in the only one who could satisfy, not ourselves, but Him, we have the highest privilege of being the royal priesthood. To dance shamelessly in front of a watching world, or to sit in quiet and wonder. In the grandest cathedrals or on a concrete parking lot, praising through traditional Western hymns or in indigenous song, through the work of our hands or the rest in our Sabbath, guided by timeless truth, empowered by the Spirit, we relish in His presence and worship Him alone. Because when we worship, it reflects who we believe God to be, the value we are willing to ascribe to Him. We're called to worship in war and in peace, in drought and in bountifulness, in persecution and in comfort. And when God's people worship, chains are broken. When the holy nation worships, the blind see. When the salt and light worship, the heavens open and the new city is built. And that's why the important question remains. In the midst of this pandemic, what is the highest calling for the people of God today? Will we be worshiping when the Lamb returns?